YouTube? I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game every weekday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give you my honest thoughts on how that Kickstarter is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be talking about the fourth most popular project in all the tabletop games, which is pretty impressive when you look. $2 million dice, 400, and that's 58 minutes to go. They're still ahead of them. That is Robot Quest Arena deck building game, an arena battle game with awesome robot minis from the creator of Star... Now, I almost feel like I feel like they should get rid of a word in there to put in that final word, because that final word is realms. And Star Realms is a very beloved game. I think that's one of those ones where most people have a generally overall positive opinion of it. It was one of the big Kickstarter games to come out that's really had some great legs. And so, being from the designer of Star Realms, that's awesome. And I can see why it's already raised $159,000, because you do have to factor that in going into it. And I look at this main image, and it's really not what I was expecting. Like, there's little minis. Oh, it's a arena battle game. Maybe it's not a deck building game. Maybe I'm just a noob. I am so out of base. All right, so what do we got? An arena battle game with awesome robot minis from the creator of Star Realms. Upgrade your bots, maneuver, and blast your opponents. I do apologize. This is not, in fact, a deck building game. Wow. I must have misread that last night. But okay, so we got the four little minis. They're spotlighting the minis. I do like the fact they're spotlighting the minis, but once again, I'd love to see a price here. I'd love to see a player count, a time length. Right now, this doesn't tell me that much. But, as always, when I go to the video, I'm looking for three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Hopefully one of those threes can be answered right now. Let's go. Ooh.
Let's go. To rumble, blue against blue. Train hard and play hard, it's all up to you. In Robot Quest Arena, it's a battle to the top and a battle to the 95 drop. The opponent laying down on the ground and shot. The light flash and the one inside won't stop. Until it's time to respond. Give it in the game, man. Give it all you got.
What?
Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Back to your friends, time to build your robot and upgrade it to the fun. Just don't stop, so don't give up. You can respond again.
I cannot begin to say how much I love that first minute. And this is two straight videos in a row, yesterday with Isle of Cats, where someone did something completely different, completely off the wall, and I think it works, and I want to see more of it. That was awesome. It showcased the art. It talked about what's going on in the game, the basic ideas of the game, while still with a catchy song that was really good. I'm excited to know more about this game. So far, very well done video.
Rob.
And I'm Debbie.
And this is Robot Quest Arena, the newest game from Wise Wizard Games and Perfect Day. If you like deck building games like Star Realms, and you like robots,
there you go.
You're definitely going to want to check this out.
I wasn't crazy.
This game is so fun, and it's really easy to learn how to play.
And check out these adorable robot minis.
Every robot has a different power. Pug is my favorite. Pug was built by a girl named Rhea, and Pug has the power to respawn in the center of the arena, which is a great place to be to get extra points.
Okay, so right now there are two different groups of people. There are people who have kids who are like, oh my god, my kids would probably absolutely go nuts for this. Oh, there's also this other group who don't think their kids would like it. But if your kid's a gamer, like, I'm just thinking my 8-year-old would absolutely be chomping at the bits at this. They would be going gaga crazy bananas. And there's the people who don't have kids, and I'm letting you know, those people, that this is very well done marketing to the family market. Spectacular.
Every turn you're going to have a 5-card hand. Some cards give you energy. You can use energy to buy new cards from the shop for your deck. You can also use your energy to move your robot around the arena. Other cards will be attack cards. Some attacks are hand-to-hand. Those can only be used on robots that are right next to you. Other attacks are ranged, allowing you to shoot robots that are many spaces away. However, you cannot shoot through obstacles like walls or other robots.
When you damage an enemy robot, you take health cubes off of their player boards.
And I want to point out something right here. A lot of the times I will bang on Kickstarter videos that they start to get too deep into the rules. But this is getting pretty deep into what's going on. But I feel like what they're doing is they're doing it so insanely well that I want to know more. They've intrigued me so much that I'm like, yeah, tell me more, tell me more. Whereas if that first minute video had not been great, I'd be like, okay, can we just get to the rest? And I think very well done video.
Put them in your victory point pile.
Lose your last health and your robot is removed from the board. But you won't miss any action because you'll respawn at full health on your next turn. Back at the high-tech tier to get lots of extra goodies, including a Kickstarter exclusive robot.
Oh,
Scroll down.
that's great. Fear of missing out. I gotta get the Kickstarter exclusive mini robot because it's gonna be asymmetrical and I'll never be able to get it again. I gotta get it. Awesome.
To see a complete playthrough video. You should check it out.
See you there.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I'm Daniel Bryaning that. Yesing so hard. Yes. Because what do I always say? There's two videos that people want the most, generally, in a game. It's the playthrough and it's the tutorial. And when I see one of those two, I'm immediately more intrigued in a game because I'm going to be able to watch that and be like, okay, this is probably a game for me. It's probably not a game for me. So $160,000 raised, 1996 backers. Awesome. 21 days left to go. Very well done so far. So, do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? I'm going to tell you it's a yes. Wise Wizard Games, White Wizard Games, what they used to be called, but now it's Wise Wizard Games, has put out quite a few games. And when we go down this, but we always want to check to see how many games are still outstanding. But they have the Epic games, they have the Star Realms, which are one of my favorite deck builders of all time. They got the Hero Realms. So let's check out. The last one was Kapow, Fast and Furious Superpowered Dice Battle. Let's see if this thing has come out yet, because we're always looking to see how many pending games they have out. New solo boards and playtesting tonight, so that is no. So that is definitely still not out yet. Okay, so we got one. That's not a huge deal. I mean, most companies actually have a few of them out, which was kind of weird about Surprising of Isle of Cats. Like, he completely did everything before he moved on to the next one. Sorcerer Endbringer. So this is Sorcerer Expansions, because that was also another one of the popular games. Wow, I kind of want to stop and look at this video. Like, look at this thumbnail. It doesn't tell me anything about the game, but it's so well done. I gotta click on this. I'm not going to right now, but I'm so intrigued. Man, their PR, crushing it. Like, that is so good. But what are we talking about? I got distracted. That's how well done this image was. I got distracted from my original goal. That and the ADHD. The ADHD just did too. Spoilers and project status. Is it out? The Road Curse ship. New sort. Just tell me, is it out? Let's go to the comments. We'll be able to tell. Flaming Dumpster Fire. Is it a Flaming Dumpster Fire? Probably not. FIS this week has a spotlight on the character. No, this is wow. This is engagement. Look at that. Look at that. I see all these green rectangles. And I'm like, yes. Because this is good. This is responding. I like to see this. Okay, so that one also doesn't look like it's out. I do, however, believe that this one is out. I don't know. Okay. What is this? I'm gonna go hang out with my kids after this. We're going to the library. What do we got? What do we got? Star Realms Nova Deluxe. That's where I was. All right, is this out? Tell me it's out. How many we got? So right now, this is going to be our third game that's out pending. Can anyone from Wizards reply to my private message? The entire set is Kickstarter exclusive. I'm like, wanted to ask something that was suggested, but there was no clear yes. Will Origins alternate art for it be used here? I just want to know, is it out? When will the pledge manager close? So this does not look like this is out yet. So we are now at 3 games pending. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This would be 4. Let's see. Epic Jungle. And this is why we do this. Because some people, some people are like, I don't like that. What do we got? Comments, 1600. Tell me this is not another one. Let's go. Hi, a friend of mine who's living about a mile away got the game about 1 week ago. Is there a possibility that there's any issue with my game? Live in Austria. So if they're shipping to Austria, then yes. So that's where we go. So it looks like this would be their 4th game outstanding. That's not terrible. I mean, especially when you consider that this is a company that has quite a few quite a few in our hobby is having one, but they have 2 because the Hero Realms and I do believe Star Realms are 2 of their evergreen games. Those are ones that just keep selling, just they sell and they sell and they sell, which I think is why they keep putting out more stuff for it, which is why they sell, that's how it works. Put out expansions for great games, people. It's an easy concept. Anywho, story. I want the price. So do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. I just need to get to the price. Hopefully don't beat around the bush. Hit me with it right now. The Robot Quest Arena based games comes with 4 pre-painted minis. They look shiny. I love this. It's a great shot. Welcome to Rivet. Welcome to the city of Rivet, where people and robots work together from the Cabals. Cool. You're telling me more about the story. Awesome. Neat. Great. I just want the price. You did so well. I just want the price. Here we go. So we have a brief glimpse of what's coming in the box. Not what I'm looking for. I want to see all the components. I want to see a price. Robot Quest Arena is a deck building board game or 2. Yeah, this is stuff you've all told me. Oh no, you're regurgitating. I would be very curious, Rob. Did you handle this or did Jalop handle this? Because I see Jalop, which is, oh yeah, you always want to look right here. Jalop is a collaborator. And I see them on a lot of different projects, especially when I go to Kick Booster, which is a website where they have a lot of projects that aren't good. Not trying to say that this is not a good project. But Jalop, I'm wondering if they have a very specific way they do this. So that's why I was very curious about it. But anywho, here's what we want. The basic tech tier, $49. You get the games and you get the Kickstarter exclusive question marks. Is that daily unlocks? Is that stretch goals? I'd like to know. One, they get me excited. The high tech tier is going to give me this, plus 3 monsters, plus that. So essentially, I'm playing $40 for 3 monsters. Is that what I'm seeing? No, I'm going to assume that these are going to be stretch goals, and as they progress, this is going to get better and better and better. But right now, it looks to me like I'm paying $40 for 3 minis, and that's a really hard sell. Stretch goals, and once again, now I know that that's the case. So maybe, like you say, stretch goals here or something, or you start putting what those stretch goals are because you've unlocked, I imagine, a whole bunch of them. Yeah, that's like $200,000, $160,000. So let's see. So it's 60K. So we got 2 heat rate promo cards. So these are going to be going in both pogo stick cards, grappling hook promos, some megaphones. So these are just going to be more cards. Oh no, this is a tile. So what I'm curious though is, are any of these going to be exclusive to the upgraded level? Because that's it. Or how large are these? Because $13. I guess it's a prepaid mini, but man. Because that's pretty much what it boils down to, is you're paying $13 per pack of this, which I guess is $15, MSRP, which I guess, now that I really say it from that perspective, I was at my friendly local game store, I saw this, I love RoboQuest, and I see it's $15, I said to myself, yeah, cool, it's going to add a whole bunch of more gameplay and whatnot to the game. Because essentially that's the living card game model. That's what Fantasy Flight Game feasts on. It's just, I don't know, when I see it presented like this, I find it harder to swallow. Very interested to know what other people think about that particular observation there. Okay, but anywho, so we're getting promo cards. Awesome. And we've gained 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So we're about to get 12 promo cards. That's awesome. What's in the box comes with everything you need for 2 to 4 players to battle. So this is a big set out picture. That's cool that it shows everything. I like the scrolling down one, because once again, this doesn't give me a good sense of scale. Like, how large is this board? Do I still have a scale? Because that's the other thing. Do I know the size of the box? Let's see. Do I have a firm size of the box? No, because I could easily see this being one of those kind of, 2-player. Like a 2-player to style box, those small square boxes, or I could see this being a Ticket to Ride style box. So I definitely think that you haven't done a good enough job here at really giving me a highlight of how large the box is, which is important, because I need to, that's going to help me, kind of say like, oh, the shipping is a reasonable price or whatnot. But right now, I'd like to know a better feel for how large the box is. So 20 by 30 game board. So what is that? That's 1 foot and 8 inches by 2 feet. So it's a pretty big board, but I could easily see that board folding up and being in a smaller box. So I'm wondering, I really want to know the size of the box. All right, more bots. Robot packs are full expansions. Each allow for an additional player and... an additional player. Now that I would quite honestly have mentioned earlier. Because, once again, this is cool, but I thought, I'm paying $15 a bot, $13 a bot for a little bit more asymmetrical, when in fact, now we can go more players. I feel like that's a little bit of a misstep. Or maybe I just forgot and it was mentioned earlier, but I think that sells this a little bit more. Oh, this now makes it go up to 7 players. It sounds like much more of an expansion type thing where it's like, I gotta get that, because I routinely hit 5, 6, 7. Okay, so, looking good. Then what do we got? These are focused in on this. Okay, so you're telling me about the different characters. Oh, and they feature the upgrade mechanic. Ooh, okay, so that's what I want to know, and this is good. And it's coming with, so it's coming with cubes, it's coming with gems, it's coming with cards. That's all information that I would like to know right here, because once again, I was underwhelmed, and if I see that there's cubes down here, I see if there's cards down here, if I see there's more of an experience, and I'm not just paying $13 per mini, I'm much more interested in that pledge level, I think. Okay. Whew. You skipped so much, I think it was somewhere. That definitely could have been. But once again, I don't know. Does everybody read? Do people read on Kickstarters or do people scroll? I don't know. Let me know. Do you read more or do you scroll more? And I know that's going to be different. Some people say, I don't even watch the videos. I go straight to the price and then I go to the story. Like, they want to know the price before anything. I know some people go straight to the story, then they go to the video and the price. I'm always fascinated to know. All right, so what do we got? So we got the new characters once again. Now I'm seeing the value, and I'm saying, okay, I don't have an issue with that expansion anymore. Awesome. Card and Tile promo pack. Backers at the basic tech tier or the high tech tier will receive the Kickstarter exclusive card and tile promo pack. It contains 8 new cards and 2 new tiles. Isn't it going to be growing though? Like as we unlock more stuff, or is that just you posting what it is now? Oh yeah. I should read. If we unlock stretch goals, they may add additional cards and or tiles. So okay, cool. This is great. I kind of almost would like to see that spotlight a little bit more. Scroll for the pictures of what's in the box and gameplay review videos. I'm going. Oh, there they are. Previews and reviews. Check out the Robot Quest Arena videos. So the 4-player gameplay, and this is what they talked about. Excellent. 39 minutes. Oh, that gets me even more excited. Hey, Alex, what's up? So we got playthrough. We got plenty of playthroughs. This one's an hour and 10. All right. You got the Richard. Wow, okay. I see. And this tells me a lot of forethought was put into this project. And this right here makes me feel super warm and comfy. Once again, I still don't know the shipping, which I hate because they're going to make me search all the way down at the damn bottom for whatever reason. We can't just put it near the prices. We got to separate the prices. This is great. Like, you watch one of these videos, and you're going to know if it's a game for you. So it's like, that's awesome. So right now I'm leaning towards a 2, but shipping. Thank you. Didn't have to go any further. We'll be shipping to backers directly from fulfillment centers in the US, UK, EU, Canada, Australia, and Asia. And I expect, because this is a company who's been around the bush, and this is a company that really got its start from Kickstarter. They did. I believe Star Realms was the first one that they did, but I could be wrong. Let's double check. We're going to get some fun facts about Wise Wizard Games. I said it right. I didn't even stutter. Star Realming, yep, so Star Realms, and then Epic, yep, and then Hero Realms, which took the spotlight from Star Realms, which still ticks me off. But anywho, I like Star Realms better than Hero Realms. I know you could make an argument that Hero Realms is better, but I still like Star Realms better. I don't know why. I just do. $12 to $18. Okay. Once again, I don't feel as good about the shipping now because I don't know the cost. Excuse me, I don't know the size of the box. Is $12 good? Like, if it's a small box, I'm like, why is it $12 to $18 for this box? You know? Let me read this. Let's make sure. But I don't think they've mentioned the size of the box. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Okay, cool. So it is in the videos. At least that's a prototype one. So let me see. That looks... Okay, so it looks more like a Ticket to Ride style box. That looks to be a bit thicker, right? Is that it? Let me see. Anybody pick up the box? It might just be a prototype box, too, which they will do a lot of the time. So, yeah, I think that is a prototype box. You can see right there. They taped the label on there. You can see that little whoop right there, I'm going to guess. But anywho, that's a little behind-the-scenes stuff. So that does look like a larger box, which is good. That makes me feel better about that price, $12 to $18 for shipping. And, yeah, I'm going to give this a 2, I think, for right now. Here's an estimate of shipping costs by regions. Keep in mind this is just an estimate. The cost will increase with add-ons. And that's the other question as well. Is this $12 to $18 for both pledge levels? Because... what do I just want to try it, but I don't want to get the things? Am I paying the same price as the high-tech tier? And I think most people are probably going to get it, which, yeah, $17.04 to $162. And I got to also give them a shout-out. I love how clean and clear this is. You know, sometimes people just need to muddy it all up with 7, 8, 9, 10 different pledge levels. It's just like, gee, just make it clean, make it clear. Look at this. They don't even have the dollar thank you level. It's just, get the game or get the game with the stuff. What do you freaking want? Get out. Save $11. Oh, love that. You're also showing me the value right there. Save $11. And I bet how much am I going to save here? $31. Like it. I love that. I love that. That's subliminal. That tells me something about the game. Why does Germany and stuff say money? Germany. 12 to 22. Oh, they get better price? Oh, they could. This looks good. This looks good. I don't have an issue with the shipping. I'm sure, but then again, I'm not looking at it fine-tooth comb. So the rest of EU. So what's most of EU, though? I don't know enough. But I think the shipping looks okay. It looks good. I'm leaning towards a 2 on this. Please note your product will be charged from within EU. You'll be charged VAT in the Pledge Manager. Oh, okay. So now we're looking at a different price here, which I do want to look at. I want to try and get better at this. So rest of EU, where is EU? Like I see the rest of EU. Or are these EU? I'm totally out of my element here, Donnie. I tried the rest of the world. I really tried to not be a dumb American, and I just fell flat on my face. But you gotta see me try at least. Or is it just that the EU is not listed? That can't be right. That can't be right. So I'm gonna guess that these countries are in the EU: Germany, UK, Norway, Switzerland, Iceland. That doesn't sound right. Iceland is not part of the EU. Okay, we're done. We're done with the dumb forest time. Let's keep going. Kickstarter exclusive. That's what we all want. Wait, this was the character. Yeah, so this was the third This was because there's 3 characters that you got in the stretch goal. So this is the Kickstarter exclusive one. So Boozer over here will never be seen again. Dozer, not Boozer. Okay, so he will never... This is an arena. Okay, cool. That's exciting. That gets me more excited about it. Kickstarter exclusive. It's kind of weird how it's thrown down here. Nothing is final until printed. Cool, whatevers. There are exclusive items for Kickstarter backers with remaining stack available through conventions and special promotions. So they're saying there's going to be extra copies that they're going to give away at certain things. Germany, Norway, etc. is EU. UK, not anymore. Oh, so yeah, okay, cool. But not Iceland, right? Is Iceland? How the hell did Iceland get in the EU? I thought that's near us. No, that's Greenland. I am bad at geography. All right, so we got a lot of people working on this, and it shows. There's a lot of really good. Special thanks. Yeah, that's what I say. The song creator, Rhino Lemons. I want to give him a shout out. That was a banger. I like that a lot. And Tal Steinberg, great. And Ori. Yeah, Ori. I mean, he put together that video. Just this whole crew right here. Excellent job. Okay, so we got to the jalop. So right now I'm leaning towards giving this a 2 right now. Because do I want it? Yes. I feel like they did a great job of advertising it. I feel like it's going to be pretty simple game, which I like, with plenty of room to build on. Can you do it? Is an obvious yes. How much is it? I don't feel like it's a terrible price. $49. Ticket to Ride style game. You get the $12 shipping. You get all the base stuff. So you're looking at about $100-ish to get the whale on this. Which, you know, man, saying that out loud, it's still really expensive. But that's what Kickstarter is. That's what Kickstarter is right now. It's insanely expensive. And so stuff, like, if you would have had this Kickstarter maybe, say, 6 years ago, and it was like $112, I think there would have been a much different response. Whereas now we're like, $112? Well, shoot, that's not too bad. That's not $200. That's not $400. I mean, oh, what a crazy time we live in. But anyway, let's get the FAQ, the updates, comments. I'm going to word it too. I like it a lot. Is VAT and taxes included in your pledge? No, be charged the pledge measures. Is there a retailer pledge? Will add-ons be available? Cool. She can ship word well. Yeah, this is all mentioned shipping. Updates! Another stretch goal unlocked. Let's see. Are they good updates? 24, 3, 27, 1. They are not good updates. I always say this. You know why it's not a good update? Because you're not getting people engaged, and you have nearly 2,000 people here. So your first update got 1 out of 2,000 people that was like, yeah, this is worth commenting on. Which, once again, it's so easy. Just ask the question. Just always end with the question. Any question. Doesn't even matter what the question is. You can break the fourth wall and say, hey, we were going to put some sort of arbitrary question here, but what we're really trying to do is get you to comment in the comments just a little bit, so that way it'll kick us up higher on the Kickstarter algorithm. More people will see this, we'll unlock more stretch goals, and the games will be better. Do it. Break the fourth wall. Break the fourth wall. Do it. Because, you know, it's going to get you more than 1 response, right? It's going to get you more than 3 responses. Because this is good. This is informative. Great. Little update. Whatever. But you want someone to respond to this. That's how you tickle those Kickstarter algorithms. By the way, check out the 3 links down below me. If you're more interested in running a Kickstarter, because they talk all about how to do just that. They're not my links. They're just great links and very informative links. Gumbo Machine, thank you. Rob, please share this Kickstarter link in Facebook groups. So yeah, you're asking me to do something, and you're regurgitating a bunch of stuff on me. Which is good. That's what most updates are, but just end with a question. Which of these is the most exciting to you? So let me know. Which of the new expansions are you most excited to fidangle onto your robot first? You know, and I guarantee you, you're probably going to get more than 3 people responding. So, continuing on to the comments, let's go. Hey, there's me. Tickle the Kickstarter albums. You're welcome. 2 questions. Where are the 3 additional robot champions from in the game universe? Oh, is there a pre-existing game universe? That explains a lot. I kind of wish I would have known that. Like, now I'm like, what? There's more to know about this? I'm very intrigued. Dimitri and Jaws from the Onyx, Dozer and Singer from Ivory, from Gold. Yeah, so there's like a whole world that I could potentially be exploring with this. That's always exciting. Like, any time you happen to stumble onto something and say, hey, wait, could this potentially become a hobby or something that I'm really enjoyed and invested in? I feel like people are just more naturally inclined to like that. It's why we love, you know, movie series so much, where it's like, oh, I hope that they redo that. Like, I want the Aragon sequel so freaking bad, you know? It's just... I feel like when you have that pre-existing world, I would mention it a little bit more. You know, even if it's... Because I just now found out about this. I've been waiting for the Kickstarter since I saw Quackalope's 12 upcoming Kickstarter videos. It looks amazing. After seeing the gameplay video Jesse and Alex did, I see this coming out in my house all the time. That's a great quote. Or that's a great thing to see. And what I'm looking for here, yep, green, great. Looking like great customer service, despite the fact it's all Rob. Which I always think is a terrible, terrible idea to not have a collaborator. Oh, no, there's Adam. Never mind. Take it all back. Boop. just to have you. There you go. Robot Quest Arena deck building game. I'm giving it a 2. That's a great looking Kickstarter project. It does have some things that I think could be better, but overall, just let me know the size of the box. Hit me with that box size a little bit more, and maybe just get to the point. Just get to the point. Like, yeah. So this box right here does not give me a concrete, definitive idea of how large this box is, and if it did, it'd just be easier to sell it. And then also when you put the minis, and then look, like, you make it even harder by making like, oh look, this mini is as big as the box. No, it's obviously not as big as of a box, but the size proportionate that you're using here, just I don't like the scale. Do not like the scale. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Oh, Dustin agrees. But let me know what you think about that in the comments below. And as always, let me know about anything that you think that you agree with or disagree with. If you want to just poke in, call me an idiot once again, that helps me out a great deal in these videos because it tickles the YouTube algorithms. But as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.